My name is Loic, and I'm an artist. I'm a curator, and I'm a creative.
Hi, my name is Mira. I'm a content creator and a business owner and a student. I started content creating on YouTube in 2022, so not long ago, but I've been practicing for years. I mean, I shot my first YouTube video 4 times before actually uploading it. And I started TikTok not long ago. Then I just started my brand new business this year. And I've been in UPI since 2022. So yeah, that's all I do.
For me, I started music early. Uh, I was influenced by one of my cousins who was a producer, and so he would just be making beats, and then he one day he just incited me. He was like, "Yo, come on, let's do something. Like write whatever that comes to your mind." And then from there, then I was already very deep with like music, and like just I would always choose listening to music over watching a movie any day, and like it was always my thing. So that's how I found myself making music. For me, initially, it was just to express myself. At, at my core, I'm a very shy person. I don't speak. I don't feel the need to speak. So through music, then I can just become that person that I can just express my feelings. If I'm initially, like in the very beginning when I start to write, I'll get mad about something, about very basic stuff. Like something happened with this person, I'm like, I couldn't confront them, but then I just go and write a verse, not a diss track, but more like uh, putting thoughts together and be like, yo, this is how I felt about this, and then I started then nurturing that and kind of shaping that properly, and then it's going good now. Now I use it more like therapy, but like I also use it as a way to speak on things that are not easy to speak about like directly with the voice. Yeah.
For me is to kind of express myself, cause like before I was really shy. So like when people see me vlogging in public, they'd be like, "How do you like vlog so confidently outside?" And like to think about it, I was shy before now, but like content creating just helped me put myself out there, just do the things I really want to do, and also travel as well. Because I'd be like, okay, let me travel because I will vlog it and make money as well. Let's not forget that.
Mine is gonna be very relatable to all the artists. Like, actually, two of them. Is writer's block. Like most people have that. If you're an artist, like you, as however hard you want to write, sometimes it's just not gonna happen. And before, like the first time it happened to me, I think I was in high school. I just like started writing, and then I couldn't find the words that either rhymed or even how to properly express the feeling I was having. And I was like, is that it? Like, is this the end of it? Like, am I done and stuff like that? But and later on, it comes back, and the thing that I learned from that is that when you meet writer's block, just sit there, just like it's the universe or it's yourself telling you, chill, like it's you need a break right now. And then from there, like the inspiration that comes after that is always like mad, like it's always crazy. The second one is more about like pride and like not wanting to collaborate or taking things too personally. So whenever someone would not try to work, or even like someone would criticize something that I did, I'll feel very offended. But then I grew from that, and I was like, wait a minute, like hear them out. Like don't be like, oh, you hate it, like this is the greatest stuff ever. Now like I sit down and I'm like, okay, so you didn't like the fact that I maybe used certain words, or like the way I tried to go from this line to this line, and you think that it could be done better. Maybe that's true, or I'll try. And but if it still doesn't align with me, I'll take that and be like, okay, next time when I'm writing something, I'll keep that in mind. But for this, it's still the way it is.
I felt like I was over creating like the same content. That's the way I felt before. But when I do like my daily school vlogs and everything, I thought like at some point I thought like, oh, this is probably too much. But like when I keep posting it and seeing the engagement, I was like, maybe it's just me trying to like, it's like my inner sabotage trying to like work against myself. But like I just feel like every day is different. There's new things every day. So I'm just going to keep posting content like that, whether I think it's the same content or not. People like it, so I'm just going to keep posting it.
Like, okay, explain the concept. I don't know if that's offensive or something. About Yahoo Boys. Like, explain the system, because I feel like it's an untapped market that I could get my boys on. You know. The thing cool about Rwandan people is that we have a sense of community, and like in terms of like support. If you ever come to any of my shows, you find a solid 10 to 20 people just from Rwanda just hyping me up. You would think I'm famous, but nah, these are folks that I went to school with, that I work with. Like, these are my people, and that's the whole thing. Like, we never really shy away from like, hey, come show love. So and so is DJing. He's from Rwanda. Oh, really? Like, yeah, we're gonna share that up and then pull up to the time. We're not gonna pull up on time. There's African time type stuff, but we'll be there eventually. All of us will be there at peak time. We pick our moments, but we're very community oriented, and like I don't feel like we have that. Most people call it hating gene, but like that thing of like trying to overdo the other one. Now we mostly like trying to push each other and support each other.
I want you to try Niger jollof because it's the best jollof in the whole continent. Yeah, people don't have jollof, so you're not even part of this conversation. That's why I want you to try Niger jollof and egusi soup as well. Yeah, Igbo egusi soup.
We also have something called, I don't even know how to call it, like it's plantain but like mixed with chickpeas, and kind of it's a solid meal. So it's either that or ugali, but ugali I think you guys have that too, like the kind of like the thing you eat with the egusi soup. Like I've seen
like
yeah, fufu, yeah, that's that, but like our version of that. But yeah, I've heard about the jollof, and like there's Ethiopian jollof now, right? It's no longer just Ghana and Nigeria. It's
no, not Cameroon, Senegal.
oh yeah, I would go for Senegalese one over, just because they have very good spice levels. They're very their flavors are good, and I've had Nigerian jollof, and it was okay. No disrespect. Is it? One of my biggest successes and the thing I'm proud of is the collective that I'm part of. Like, it's a band. It's called the Umbrella Collective. It's, for me as a upcoming artist, I always feel like there's always more to prove as a upcoming artist. But being a part of a band, of a collective of people who not just like make music just because it's fun to make music. Even if you put 4 musicians from everywhere, all parts of the world, they'll feel good. They'll make the music. But the difference with this collective for me is that they feel like family. These are people I can link up on a random Tuesday. No music involved. We just sit there, just chop it up, and that to me was a success. And then it translated outside. We've had multiple shows. We're applying for grants. We dropped an album. So like it's just the perfect run that's happening this year. It started last year, so it's just carrying on in this year. I'll just try to do a quick story of how I ended up being part of the collective. So I have a homie of mine called Christian. At the time, I was just still rapping on YouTube beats, like the regular stuff. And then I was trying to make an Afrobeat song, because initially I'm just a rap type guy. And one of my friends was like, yo, just ease it up. Like, you don't always have to be super rapper type shit. Like just do something cool and something we can vibe to. So I found this beat. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll write something very light, not too much thought, but still sounded good to me. And I'm like, I need someone from that culture, from Afrobeat culture. So I was like, you know anyone who, maybe from Nigeria, from somewhere else, even around these, like, who does Afrobeat? He was like, I don't know. There's this guy I hang out with. I'll link him. I'll pass him the beat. And that turned out to be Charlie Root. Then we meet the first time. He was still working at Sugar Skull. I passed him the beat. He's like, yeah, this is dope. Pull up to he's like, I'm throwing this party. Pull up to the house. Like, we can just, vibe to this and play this for the people. I pull up to the party, and then I meet Selecta Chevron and all that. And then years later, Sea Root starts the Umbrella Collective, and then I'm part of it. So imagine if I had been closed off to the community side and be like, nah, it's only Randy, it's only me, I'm gonna keep rapping and just know Afrobeats and stuff. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be where I am. So community is very important because we teach each other stuff and we bring some good and some even the bad. Even the trauma, we can relate on a trauma level and we can relate on a happiness level. So that's what I think community is. We need a specific place. This is the place for now, but I imagine an even bigger place owned by us, for us, you know, just to push our culture forward.
Just one more togetherness, because like I feel like the world is already against us, so like there's no need for us to start tearing each other, like tearing the community from the inside, because I don't want anybody to see like a crack and decide to just come in and just break everything. So I just want us to come together and do greater things for us, just help ourselves get into positions of power to keep helping ourselves. That's my Instagram is Afro_Mira, and my TikTok is Remy Mira. It sounds weird, but yeah, Remy Mira 0, and my YouTube is Mira's Lifestyle.
You can find me at Classics Man, that's CLASS6MAN. But the spot you should really watch where the collective that I'm part of really posts a lot more, and that's where the fun stuff is the Umbrella Collective. I think it's the Umbrella Collective _.